So I tried to watch Grey's Anatomy and the internet decided to stupidly stop on me. So I'm decided to go ahead and work on my first tribute video or tribute dedication, I guess however way you want to look at it. I braided my hair kind of sloppily because I got bored and yeah. So I decided that I'm going to do one on Megz. He is somebody that I met on DDD, which was the Tumblr group that Christina got me into. Uh, which is kind of funny because when I first joined that, it took her a month actually to get me into that RP because I'm like, I had a Tumblr account. I didn't really understand the purpose of it. I was so used to Facebook, and when she finally got me in DDD, I felt very lost. I was messing up everything. All my posts were fucked up, but I stuck through it with it, and I got really into a crack ship on there with Sam and Anya when Natalie used to play Sam, and it was just so cute. They were adorable, and I was like going, you know what, Sam and Anya makes sense. They're such a cute little couple, I think if they were like on the same show, they would totally date each other. And so, but then Natalie gave up the spot of Sam because I guess she got burned out playing him, and it was opened up again. And I was just kind of floating around, going, oh, I don't know what to do with my character anymore. And I actually was losing interest. I got her into a relationship with a Kristen Stewart face claim named Harper, and she was the worst thing ever. It was so bad. And I think then around that time I got to know Kate, who plays Mercedes over there, very well. It was kind of funny. I thought she didn't like me at all, and then we clicked over one of her storylines for her cutting, and ever since then, like Kate and I have been like this. She's like a little sister to me. But during that time, I know Christina was about to put in the what was it, the audition to be Sam, and so I was helping her get all like his gifts and like sending her all these things and going, oh yeah, Sam. And then around then we found out there was somebody who auditioned and was going to be the new Sam. Like, who the heck is this? Like, we didn't know what to expect. And so Kate and I are going, hey, let's go ahead and like make sure that we talk to the new Sam and stuff like that. Just before Paulina does. Paulina played Quinn, who, that's all I'm gonna say on that. And so as soon as the new scene came out, we like instantly fell in love with him. Like the way the character was being played, like, oh my god, who is controlling this person? And as soon as fan mail became available, I messaged Megz, and asked if he'd be interested in doing a Sam and Anya storyline, but one that was gonna take a while to develop. And he was like, yeah, of course. And so since then, like, God, that was back in March, I think. I joined in February. So I think it was back in March. And we've been talking like all the time since then. And so, Meg, this is a video for you. And like, how you become like one of my best friends. I know I told you that the other day, and you, of course, said something silly about it and was going, I swear, this guy, like every time I try to say something nice to you, I always have to turn into a joke. And I'm like, do you not care? Because yeah, I'm very emotional. Like I would say like what's on my mind and stuff like that, but it does take me a while to like really truly open up to somebody. It's just, I'm always there to listen to people talk and everything, but when it actually comes to me talking about me, like it's hard. And you have become somebody that I feel very comfortable speaking to, and I know that you are never going to judge me for things that I've done, and or like what's going on in my life. And I mean, the same goes to you. Like, you could come to me for anything, because like over the course of the last 6 months, I guess, I think it's been 6 months, like you are my best friend. Like, you are. And I wish that we live closer together, because like you being 5 or 6 hours ahead of me, like that really like it's like oh my god, you're in the future, your future man. And so sometimes like trying to talk at night, I know like I feel bad because usually after 9 o'clock I'm like, okay, he has to go to bed, like I don't even know why you're still awake. And yet like these last few nights you've been up till midnight on my time, like dude. And you've been sick, and I'm going to get all motherly on you, like, go to bed. I have been. And you're like, I'll be fine. So, yeah. And, but yeah, you're one awesome guy. And I hope that someday that you and I, and Nikki and Dave could all get together and hang out. And, like, I know we always joke about, like, getting a house in Austin and just having the whole group live together and stuff like that. But, I mean, I would love to hang out with you and Nikki whenever you do come to the States. And, I mean, And if she ever wants to talk to me, like she doesn't have to like be nurse or anything. I mean, it's just me. I mean, I would like for all of us to, the four of us, to get close together. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a couple friends. Like the ones that I have here are kind of weird, and I'd rather not socialize with them. And I hope, yeah. And anyways, going back to the video. I don't know. I guess, I mean, I don't want to say too much more because this is already over 5 minutes. Uh, Actually, you told me to make a 5 minute video talking about you, so I did it. Yes. I should get an award for this. Send me something. uh, I promise I'm going to catch up on all the shows so that we could talk about it. I know that you're really wanting me to get caught up on Grey's and True Blood, and I think you told me to watch something called Bomber Girls. I will start that one, but I have to finish my other ones first. But I want you to watch Futurama. Like, seriously, I know that you don't watch animated stuff. The Simpsons, like, okay, it's by the same guy who did The Simpsons, but I think what happened, he stopped focusing on The Simpsons and put all his efforts into Futurama, and it's so good. Watch it. It has actually a really good story. um, and yeah, so this is my video to you. I love you. And I hope you like what I said. And if not, I know I'm going to hear it from you. So, bye, Megs. And